So traders, I would not be too excited about what we saw in the markets today. This, to me, is a little short-term, little sucker rally in the markets. And I truly believe that this is going to turn quite bearish quite quickly. And that's what I want to share with you today in today's video here. Because the thing is, I'm looking at this over here, right? So I'm looking at the transportation average for here. And the first thing that I do know when looking at this sort of transportation moving average right now is, guess what? I'm looking at this level from here, and I'm seeing how we are clearly on a bit of a downward slope from here, right? We're clearly on, the trend is now shifting to the downside. So if we're looking at, say, the transportations, what we're seeing from here is, this is where it gets really, okay, you know what, let's do this here, class in session. Let's do this here. Market go down, comes up, lower high, comes down through here. What's the trend? What is the trend right now at this point in time in the markets? If this happened here, and we're going to re-rally, what is the trend still? Is the trend up or is the trend down? Well, it's up, John, because the market's going up. No, what is the trend? Not what the leg is doing, right? The trend is what? The trend is highs and lows, isn't it? A trend is your friend until the end. This here is not a trend. It is a leg. And how a trend is formed, either up or down, is what do? We go down. We have to rally for the lower high. Down, we have to rally for lower high. So we do get rallies in a bear market. A bear market is not straight down. A bear market is not what we experienced just recently. That's a crash, right? And then we get a big rebound. So the purpose of me saying that is, the number one thing we should be completely focusing on is high, lower high, and there we come down. So we are still really high probability now that this is going to be a little fake out, especially this big gap here just recently. We are probably going to reverse real fast. This gap up is going to reverse really fast. And so we're probably going to start to see this thing start to come down for me. We may get a little bit more upward movement from here, but I'm expecting this thing to start to reverse really, really, really quickly. And on top of all that, look at my moving averages. Blue moving average is coming down. That is a 52 moving average. Now let's go check out the indices. Indices, the same situation here, right? Firstly, look at this here. What are we getting right now? We're getting what? We're getting potential trend change warning. So this could just be a really big sucker rally. Sucker rally, this is going to reverse really quickly. I really do believe that. Look at this level from here. High, high. We had a low. The bull market is over. Bull market is over. We were making higher lows. Now we're not. Now we're making lower low. We're getting a rally. So to me, and we're at the point of critical point, and we're getting the moving average pointing down, timber to the downside, right? So I see this thing, this is a sucker rally, and I see this thing reversing pretty quickly as well too. I would not want to be trading this FOMO move to the upside and just a really big gap. And by the way, guys, bit of a FYI, when was the last time we actually saw a gap that didn't get filled? Question for you guys is, what is this here right now? This is a sucker gap. Sucker gap. Look how big that gap is. It's going to get filled. And we've been having a big move to the upside. I believe we're going to start to retrace really quickly. So to me, get ready for a face ripper drop in the stock market from here. Same for the Dow Jones World too. Big move up, but what's been going on? What is going on here? The bull market is over, right? Bull market is over for now. High. What is the bull market? It is high lows. High low, high low. Bull market. Uh-oh. What happened through here? So we saw this bull market now over, and now we're getting a rally. And we get a bit of a gap through here. I don't buy that, guys. I see this thing starting to really... I think this may be getting... This is towards the end of the move. And I believe we're likely to see a move on the downside from there. If we look at things like the XLE as well too. Same thing for the XLE. Look at this here. XLE, a move to the upside. Nah, I don't buy it, guys. I don't buy it. No. Right, big rounding top formation. We were in a bull market, weren't we? Higher lows all the way up. Higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Then we get a drop and now we make a lower low. Rally up. Probably going to make a lower high here and start to head back down, and then the real big crash happens. Right? Seeing things like that's the energy market. Checking out USO as well too. USO. Right? Same thing for USO as well too. Now, let's do this here. We're getting a little bit of a short-term rally from here. But to me, guys, nah, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. No, not whatsoever. I don't buy this. High, probably going to get something like that. So this is a weekly chart, by the way. So we still could get a little bit more rally out of that one there. Looking at things like even like the health sector, right? XLV. Look at the health sector. Health sector is just, it's very bearish, right? Look at this here. We are now we were in a slight upward trend. We're higher, low, lower, high. Moving average is strong, trending down. Look what's happening here. Timber to the downside. We're about to get absolutely moving on the downside, guys. Moving on the downside. Gold right now is actually still just hovering around here. Again, bull market right now is over for gold. And we're either going to do two things. We're going to simply hold here. And that's what I was saying. And for you guys that have been now buying, like trying to get into a trade on gold in the last month, guess what? You have been getting run over because it's done nothing. That was my whole point, is the bull market's over, right? But John, you don't understand. The reason why gold's going up is the central banks are buying. Really? Did they go to sleep for the last 4 weeks? Did they? Why did they stop buying? Why did they stop buying? Maybe they're going to start selling as well too, right? So we are in a very strong upward trend. So we're either going to have a nice good drop through here, or either the moving average is going to come up. Just keep in mind, guys, we will start to make this move all through here when it comes to the gold market as well too. Silver right now is just, it is dead. Silver is absolutely dead. And I'm seeing a lot of people say, well, silver's going to play catch up on the silver gold ratio, and this is right? And then you get into a trade. You say, okay, but the gold silver ratio, John, and you get into a trade on silver today, and then 3 days later you're getting out because it goes against you. What? No, right? That is different. If you're a silver gold ratio, you buy it and then you just hold it until the silver gold ratio starts to make its way through what it's going to go through from there. So they're the things I really wanted to cover with you guys. I just see, guys, overall, looking at the stock market right now and looking at everything, I honestly believe this is a sucker rally. We're still getting, number one thing, guys, is we're still getting signs that this is, this is a sucker rally from here, and the bull market is definitely over. We're definitely not in a big bull market, right? We would need to start to create a higher low again. All right, the market will start to do this. Right, it'll come up, it'll come down, it'll form a higher low. We'll start to get this. We will start to get something like this here, higher lows. We'll start to get the moving average flattening out, start to come back up. We would need to see something like this through here for the market to do that, right? So right now the bull market is not starting. It may be a big V bottom and then we get bull market, but we will at some point start to come down to form a higher low. Does it rally up here a little bit more, then come down and form a higher low? Right now the bull market, the next big bull market is not starting. We would need to find a bottom first. And this is the bottom action, right? This is the bottom action. Even in the COVID days, what happened, right? The COVID. Down, moving average started to trend up. We had up, we had a pullback, and then we started to get going again. So right now, guys, trend is over. Moving average is trending down. I don't buy this rally. I call it a sucker rally, and I think a lot of people who are FOMOing right now today are about to get their heads handed to them. So, no FOMO for you guys, right? If you do need some help, guys, and you're struggling, get access to my free training course. Or if you want more weekly coaching where you can join my inner circle group, where it's just a small group, then that's the second link in the description there, guys. You can go apply for that, and I'll personally speak to you real soon.